I just need to start filming this before I think about it too much and I don't do it. So we're gonna do it now. Welcome back, everyone, to the Coalition of Friends YouTube channel. My name is Garrett, and you're here watching this because you clicked on it because you think this is going to be interesting. It's an experiment on my end, and I'm very excited for what this could bring for the next week. So about maybe a week and a half ago, I'm on Instagram and an ad pops up. It's for a list by 24/7 Sports. The link will be down in the description below. And it's every NFL team's helmet put into Marvel themed. So you'll have like a Captain America one, you'll have, Thor, Iron Man, your classic ends up being mostly male figure for Marvel because I guess the artist couldn't come up with a good reason to include women figures, even though Scarlet Witch and Black Widow, some of the most amazing Marvel figures we have right now, especially in movies. So yeah, it's got some problems, but I was like, the art looks fantastic. I think I could make a list for these, organize them into which one I liked worst to best. And then I got thinking, and I was like, there's 32 NFL teams. I can't do this in one video. That'd be crazy for you to watch. It'd be hours long, especially editing for one video, and it'd take forever to upload. So I was like, scratch that. I'll do 4 videos starting from Monday today, then going to Thursday, which is when the Green Bay Packers are playing the Chicago Bears, my team, just to let you know, because duh. And we're going to celebrate the beginning of the NFL season, because I cannot talk about football, but I can definitely talk about nerdy shit, Marvel. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, I did set up some criteria before I started organizing these into the list. First is, does it represent the Marvel character well? Is it an accurate representation? Does it match their colors, what they're about? Can you recognize the Marvel character from the image on the helmet without having to be told what it is, for the most part? You can also include the logo, since the artist didn't do that, so that's a caveat. The second is, does it go well with the NFL team colors? Big reason why this is on the list is because you're taking the NFL team helmet and putting in a twist on it. So it has to still be that NFL team without losing it because of the Marvel edition. Third, does it look good? Big, really no need to go further with that. Fourth, does it make overall sense? Does the images on the helmet lead to, like I said before, knowing what it is? Is there a reason why it should be like this? And so on. And fifth, do I like it? This is a very opinionated topic. I know that. I'll work through it. Too bad you're here to watch my take on things, and that's why I have this channel. So, well. So those are the criteria. In this first episode, I'm going to go through the 32nd team through the 25th. So that's the first 8. Yeah. And we're going to begin. The first team on this, with a terrible, terrible helmet, are the Minnesota Venom. Now, the helmet itself is fine, I guess. But taking Venom from Viking, going from Viking to Venom, is an okay thing. You're keeping the V and whatnot. But then you're taking the helmet and going from the Viking thing to Venom's eye, and that's it. That's all the Venom thing that's on there. And it doesn't make a lot of sense. It doesn't look good. It's an eye, and the rest is purple when Venom is black. Get my point? I don't like it. I really don't like it. It's the worst of the worst. It's number 32nd on this list. The next team on my list should really be the last one, but I was like, it at least makes a little bit more sense. You at least get what the character is. It's the Carolina Wolverines. This is so so bad for a lot of reasons. One, I don't think it looks like an accurate representation of Wolverine, specifically because they're going with the Carolina Panthers colors instead of, his traditional yellow and black. They're getting his blue and black, and it's weird. I think it's a weird switch to go from Panthers to Wolverines when, it's not like there's a well recognized character in the Marvel Universe, especially in the movies, who got over $1 billion, and everyone knows. Guess that's not a thing. So, we'll go to Wolverine, and it just looks not good. I don't like it. I really don't like it. And that's why it's 31st on this list. I just don't think there's a saving grace about it. That's why it's so low. 30th on this list are the Atlanta Mercs. I think I said that right. Atlanta. I'm not gonna go that deep into saying words. This is just a cheap copy and paste of a character that doesn't really make sense. You have all of Deadpool on there for one, and he has this sword, but then the artist tried to fit in the wing part of the Falcon, even though it doesn't work well with the character. There's no reason why, if he's holding his sword or whatever. Yeah, doesn't look good. Doesn't make a lot of sense as to why they chose with Deadpool, just because of maybe how popular the character is. Even though you have someone that's been in lots of movies that's actually in the Marvel Cinematic Universe that people would know a lot more, and is going to be the next Captain America, and you chose Deadpool for a team that's already called the Falcons, and you forget the Falcon. That's why it's 30th on this list. It's just not a good choice. Sorry. 29th on this list is the Arizona Phoenix. I don't like it. It looks really weird. They're trying to keep it the Cardinal look, but it just doesn't make sense and look good either. There's nothing good I can say. It's just not as bad as the other ones, so that's why it's 29th. 28th on this list is one that really doesn't encapsulate the character it's going for, and that's the Seattle Hulks. Taking from the Seattle Seahawks helmet and adding another character to it, or a Marvel twist to it, can be a little hard. But from the way I see it, what you could have done is taken one of your biggest fans, who's a Marvel character, and maybe instead of the Hulks, you could have gone with the Star-Lords. Peter Quill, Chris Pratt. He's a huge Seattle Seahawks fan, and then it might have looked good. I don't think this represents Hulk at all. Sure, it's a face, but it's not Hulk green. Especially when traditional Hulk is green and then he has his purple shorts, you're not getting that. I just don't think it looks like Hulk in this, and that's why it's 28th. 27th on this list is hard to describe because it's so bad, because it's nothing. The New York Doctor Strange is, or Doctor Strange. Nonetheless, the name doesn't even work. And I'll tell you why. The New York Giants have such a weird helmet because it's just letters on their helmet. Just 2 letters. So to make it go into a Marvel character is hard because none of them are really defined by their letters. And you went with Doctor Strange because he lives in New York City. Does a D and an S accurately represent his character? No. I'm sure you could do stuff in the stadium that would represent Doctor Strange, but the helmet does not. especially when the helmet, in an announcer sense, you have the helmets with you when you're talking about the game during halftime or such. And I just think it doesn't really represent that as well. I don't know what they could have done instead, just because it's such a weird helmet to begin with. So I that's why it's not as low, because it's hard enough as a helmet to begin with. So 27th on this list was fine for me. 26th on this list is a helmet from a team who chose the wrong character. I'm talking about the Kansas City Spideys. What the fuck name is that? Like, come on. The helmet itself looks fine. It's just like a Spider-Man eye, but then you have all like the webbing and the red around it. But what I'm missing from this is the Kansas City Chiefs' yellow. You don't have the yellow on it, and that's part of one of their colors. So you're losing a yellow because you couldn't find the right character, who should be a New York-based character. So maybe they could have done it with the New York, instead of the New York Doctor Strange, you could have done with the Spider-Man or whatever. Figured something out. Spider-Man, make it plural, SM. It's better than like Doctor Strange or whatever. But this one is so low because it doesn't make sense. It's a fine helmet. It's okay. I just don't like it as a Kansas City team. It doesn't really work for me, and that's why it's 26th. And the final team for this video that I'm going to talk about, number 25th. I don't think it's bad because of the team it's representing, the New York Jets. But I think it fails in regard to choose something that works. It's going for more of a pun. So we have the New York quin-jets. As you know, the quin-jet is the plane, basically the jet that Marvel characters use. It's used all the time in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We see it a lot in the Marvel movies as well, especially that dope ass takedown by Captain America and Winter Soldier. That's fucking bomb. I get what they're trying to do, and the logo isn't bad, because literally the logo for the Jets already was just a circle with green and white yellow letters saying Jets. So they had to keep that somehow to represent the original helmet. So quin-jets is fine. It's just not appealing to be higher on the list for me. And that's why it's so low. I think there's just not a lot else to say about it. In the end, it's just an okay helmet. That's why it's 25. It's okay. It's not shit like a lot of these other ones, in my opinion. So that's where we're going to end today. We went through 32 to 25, rank-wise, of the Marvel-themed NFL helmets, ranging from the Minnesota Vikings to the New York quin-jets. I hope that you liked this video, because if you did, I'd really like you to give it a like. As bad of a sentence that is. I don't care. And I really hope you subscribe to this channel, hit that bell notification, so you know when the next 3 videos in this series come out. Again, they're going to come out, so today's Monday, and they're going to come out Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And Thursday you'll find out who the winner is, which I'm very, very excited to show you. Hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you tomorrow.